SAMA award-winning group Sterling EQ are joining me in studio. Now, you ladies just got back from Italy last month. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's exciting. How was it?
It's
Italy.
Sunny, beautiful.
Oh, bueno.
Where in Italy did you go?
We were in it's a little town called Spotorno, which is in an area called Bergeggi. And I think Karina should probably tell us more about it because it was a trip specifically around a swim that she was doing. And I think she'll be able to.
Yeah, I was invited to partake in this huge event. It's one of Europe's biggest events with 2,500 swimmers. But I was doing a solo swim there, so I was doing a bit further than anyone else. I was swimming 21 kilometers. And to precede this project, which I was doing for my charity, the Little Fighters Cancer Trust, they invited Sterling EQ to perform as well the night before. So it became a very interesting sort of platform that we shared, and just a wonderful trip. It's the first time we went to Italy together. We just enjoyed the tastes and the sounds and the beauty of this beautiful place.
Now, you've been doing long-distance swimming for quite a while, haven't you?
Yes, many years.
Yeah.
More than I would like to share.
Have either of you decided to kind of jump on board and start trying
on board
to
like a cruise little
Yeah,
ship that goes
maybe.
alongside me.
Yeah.
But definitely not.
Not
No,
physically.
she hasn't
Ocean's
inspired you.
big and wet and it's
Sharks.
yeah.
But they make for an amazing support crew. It was just fantastic to have them around that day because it's a long swim, it's about 6.5 hours. And after every couple of hours, I would have a quick stop to reapply sun cream and so on. And it was just so cool to have them, kind of riving me on and helping me with the feeding and the sunscreen. And yeah.
It was great for us to actually see her do this,
Yeah,
because otherwise,
for
it's
the
always
first time.
performing and in a musical setting that we kind of interact and obviously socially, but never really. And whenever we do performances and there's a pool nearby, we always see Karina going, up and down and up and down. Everyone's doing recreational swimming at the hotel or whatever. Karina's, training hard, and now to see her doing it in real life and sort of seeing her disappear into the distance and going, wow, that's really seeing it happen and 21 kilometers is,
It's a long way.
20.
I don't think I can walk that
6
far.
hours.
I don't think I can run that far.
Oh, dear.
It's funny, as Karina was explaining, you two as her support crew, you were laughing. What was the funniest, moment while you were there and helping Karina prepare for the race and supporting her as she went along?
There's never a dull moment with this group. I must say there are many funny moments. But no, I think we were sort of laughing at the idea of, because while she was swimming out there and in between our moment where we got to shine and, apply sunscreen, we were pretty much, applying sunscreen to ourselves and tanning.
Enjoying.
In the crew, it's a very, that's a very kind thing to say, but we were having a good time too. So.
Mental support.
Mental support.
Absolutely.
There-
We were swimming in
there
our
in
hearts.
spirit.
Yes. No.
Now, the first time in Italy for the three of you, is that correct?
Together, yeah.
Together,
Yeah,
yeah.
together. So what was that like? Did you have any cultural experiences?
Yeah, we didn't have a lot of time to do things together, but we had one full day where we explored the little towns on the seaside, which was beautiful, and we had amazing stuff to eat. We drank a lot of wine, and obviously met interesting people like the organizer and his friends and so on, which was wonderful to share that. Yeah,
I imagine there was lots of pizza and pasta involved.
Absolutely.
Always.
Yeah.
That's
And it's nice to sort of go to another country and also be seen as celebrities because we're good. but when you're an international touring artist, like people immediately just adore you, and it's cool, especially when it's in Italian.
Everything sounds better.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what they're
Name
saying.
sounds good. Yeah.
Lots of fun.
And does that ever get? I can't imagine it gets old, but being a South African artist and touring overseas and just seeing all these people speaking so many different languages who really love and resonate with your music, I can't imagine that gets old. What's that feeling like?
Yeah, it's wonderful to be able to share. South Africa is such a unique place. We know that as South Africans, but I think to the rest of the world, it's still it's at the tip of Africa, and that's kind of weird, and it's really far away, and it's very inaccessible to a lot of people. just as the rest of the world is often inaccessible to South Africans because it really is far. It's expensive to travel. So to bring South African flavors and South African sounds, which are definitely infused in our music and part of the vibe of what we do, it's a privilege to be able to share that with the world. It really is, and a joy. And people respond to it, and they seem to leave with a taste of what, you know, a little bit of the gees South African vibe.
Yeah.
We leave them with a bit of that.
What's a common question you get from people who haven't experienced South African music before and they see you overseas?
Well, I think firstly they're quite surprised to see us playing classical instruments or classically inspired instruments. I think the perception is that there isn't much classical music training in South Africa. Obviously there is, so we've already broken down that perception. And then listening to the style of music that we do and just hearing how international and how fresh it is, it's always surprising to the audience, and they embrace it and they love it, and they love the South African flavor that we add to it, and they're actually just completely blown away. They never really know what to expect, and they never afterwards really know what this was that they experienced, but they love it. Yeah.
It's interesting you brought in the classical instruments. Now, I think when a lot of people hear the word classical instruments, they think they're going to hear very classical music.
Yeah, exactly. We actually tried to move away from even quoting the word classical, so I've been naughty now, and calling it instrumental pop, because that's a perception. Once you say classical music, and even if you show these instruments, these modernized classical instruments, people still go, oh, how can that sound? That can only sound like a violin, until they've heard us. You know, and we add modern production techniques, and we add, you know, lively tracks and, you know, rhythms, and it's just a new sound, which is lots of fun and which is very accessible.